What's going on, guys? I want to make this short little video. This is going to be short and sweet. I just want to put this out there for you guys, and something that, particularly should be for the young men who might be watching this channel. Maybe you're, under 20 years old, 20 to 30, or maybe even 30 to 40. This is kind of like the market for people who we make these videos for. But long story short, man, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Of course, subscribe and smash the likes button. I just want to say this real quick, man. If you're a young man under, let's say, 35 years old, you should 100% be doing some kind of martial arts or some kind of martial art, right? Whether it's boxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, whatever it might be, you should be doing some kind of martial art because it's going to teach you so many different things about yourself. It's going to allow you to meet new friends. It's going to allow you to be more humble, which, whether you admit it or not, is something that we all could need more of. And it's going to just help you in so many areas of your life, man. And I can tell you for a fact, just in my life, doing jiu-jitsu and grappling and Muay Thai, that I started doing that about 2.5 years ago. And again, when I first started, you guys have probably heard this story, I was terrified. Like, I have never done any of that kind of stuff before. I had no idea what I was doing. I was the worst person in the gym. I was just like, fresh meat walking into the slaughterhouse, basically. When I first started, but I did it, and I was terrified, and I'm so glad that I did it, and it's one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life. And and that's parallel to a lot of the things that happen in life, right? We do something that we really want to do, and we're scared, and we, jump in, and it turns out to be something that we really like, right? I can think of multiple things in my life that have turned out like that, and I'm sure you guys probably can too. And I can just tell you, man, doing martial arts has helped me in so many different areas of my life, and particularly just being able to blow off steam, have some kind of outlet outside of work, be able to meet new friends, talk to people, get out in public a little bit more. And it's just helped me so much, man. It's hard for me to even say exactly what it's done, just because I just feel like I'm a better, man, because I do this kind of stuff. And I feel more confident when I'm out in public. I know I can defend myself. I know that, I at least know what I'm doing to a basic level. And it teaches you the importance of sticking to things, right? Showing up every day, or, 2 or 3 times a week, just going to class, right? That's so valuable. And that translates to other aspects of your life if you just stick with it, right? So guys, I highly recommend that you do this. I don't need to make this into a big ramble, but if you're thinking about doing martial arts, or if you're a young dude who's, lonely or doesn't have very many friends, which it was me so many times, man, I highly recommend you guys just, suck it up for one day and go to a class, right? A jiu-jitsu, boxing gym, wrestling gym, whatever it might be. Do something just to be able to put yourself out there, and you're going to show up and you're going to realize, oh my gosh, all these guys are super cool. I was expecting these dudes to be mean and, beat me crazy, all this different kind of stuff, beat my ass basically, which they did, by the way, and still continue to do a lot of the times. But it's not that bad, right? You just have to stick with it, right? And if you do that, man, I promise you, you're going to get so much more out of your life in ways that I can't even explain. And again, this is something that I continue to do, and I plan on doing for probably the rest of my life, is just staying involved in some kind of martial art, working out, staying fit, staying active, all this different kind of stuff. I think this is so valuable for most people, but especially for young men. And it's just kind of, again, it's how men bond, this kind of stuff, going against each other, trying to cut each other's throats. And then once the bell rings, we slap each other up. We're all cool. We'll go get some drinks together, right? Go get dinner, whatever it might be. It's fun, right? You guys would like it. I promise you guys would love it. If any of you guys do martial arts or boxing or wrestling, any of this kind of stuff, let me know in the comments, because I can tell you, this is something I didn't start doing until, more recently over the past couple of years. And it's something that I really, really love, and something that I really enjoy, that kind of takes me away from work, which is much needed, because my brain, probably like you guys, my brain is just always in hustle mode. How can I make some money? How can I do this? How can I grow? How can I get better? And being able to have a little bit of an outlet like that, to be able to take you away from that every once in a while, is incredibly valuable. So I highly recommend that for you guys. If you're a lonely dude, or a guy who doesn't have very many friends, or who's trying to figure life out, man, get involved in martial arts, go to a jiu-jitsu gym, do something just to put yourself out there. And I promise you, I promise, this is one of the few guarantees that I'll put on my channel. I promise you, your life will be better if you just stick with it for, let's say, 1 year, right? What's 1 year of you doing something, right? I promise you, it will help you guys out so much. It's helped me out. I'm the perfect example of it. I was scared shitless when I showed up, and now I can't wait to go to class twice a week, and it's something that I really enjoy, and I know something you guys would probably like as well. So do it. Let me know your thoughts, guys. If you're involved in this kind of stuff, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And again, that's really all that needs to be said. Do some martial arts. Let me know how it works, and I promise you it'll make your life better. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.